Well, I'm back again. And it looks like I have a certain amount of stability. So, dog, if you're out there, I'm doing it again. I am back. I am back. I am here now in all my gloriousness. Where'd you go? Dog, come back to me. I'm doing a take two. So, come on back, wherever you are. Come back, wherever you are. Somebody show up. Come on. I'm streaming now. I'm actually streaming, and it's working. So, if you're out there, come on back. So, like I say, I have a new subscriber, Snark and Sass. So, if that's you, Snark and Sass, come on in and say hello. And dog, you can come back now. I redid it, and I'm here. So, hey, you refuse unless there's sandwiches. Well, come back next Saturday. There'll be meatloaf. Okay? So we'll be doing our Festivus show. So we'll do that. Maybe I'll get you a sandwich tomorrow when you come over. That's a maybe. Maybe an ice cream sandwich. How's that? Anyway, I guess I'll start with the news. All the news I deem fit to read, or all the news I wrote notes for. Let's put it that way. So I run out of time, I get shit written down and I run out of time. So, Spliffy starves you. Yes, I do. So, a record 1,017 manatees have died in Florida waters this year. That's the most have ever died in a year. That's what makes it a record. Biologists blame the die-off of the decades of seagrass loss in the Indian River Lagoon, result of human-caused pollution. Solutions including restoring water quality and reducing algal blooms are too far off to help the manatees now. Adult manatees need 100 to 200 pounds of seagrass per day to survive. As a result, a joint team of state and federal wildlife officials have decided to attempt to feed the animals this winter, something they've never done before. This is experimental. This isn't something they plan on doing long term. This is just to see if they can save the manatees, see what happens here. They have concerns, however, as this announcement may affect the public, because it's still illegal for the public to feed manatees. It's a $500 state fine and 6 months in jail for feeding manatees. Now, under federal wildlife species protection laws, it's $100,000 and a year in prison for feeding manatees. So they want to make sure that they're the only ones out there feeding them. Okay. Licensed individuals who are allowed to feed manatees should be the only ones feeding manatees. So if you live in Florida, don't run out there and start feeding the motherfuckers, okay? They have to be fed. They have to be fed the seagrass and nothing else. And so don't be running out there giving them cheeseburgers and shit like that, okay? So Biden had a virtual meeting with Putin on Tuesday to discuss what the U.S. has described as large and unusual troop movements near Russia's border with Ukraine in recent weeks. So Putin accused Ukraine of sabotaging the peace process. I don't know how they could do that if they're not moving troops. Okay, if it's only Ukraine that's moving, I mean, if it's only Russia that's moving troops along the Ukraine's border, I don't see how the Ukraine is sabotaging the peace process. Okay. So Biden reaffirmed the U.S. Support of Ukraine's sovereignty, and that the U.S. and its allies would meet a military invasion of Ukraine with strong economic penalties, bolster Ukrainians' defenses, and fortify support for Eastern European nations. They also discussed strategic stability, ransomware, and Iraq. Assigned staff to follow up on the call, that sort of thing. So, moving right along. Michael Steinhardt, former, well, he's a retired American hedge fund billionaire, made a deal with the New York City District Attorney Cyrus Vance to escape prosecution. Now, they're not prosecuting him in order to keep the names of numerous witnesses out of the public eye. This is a very involved case. He has agreed to surrender on 180 looted and illegally smuggled antiquities valued at over $70 million. And he's also been handed an unprecedented lifetime ban on acquiring other relics as part of the agreement. Seems that he has an insatiable appetite for collecting antiquities, whether he does so illegally or not, legally or not. Throughout the investigation, which began in 2017, 17 search warrants were initiated. Joint investigations were conducted with authorities in Bulgaria, Egypt, Greece, Iraq, Israel, Italy, Jordan, Lebanon, Libya, Syria, and Turkey. The stag's head of Rhaethon was one of the items he had, which dates back to 400 BC, worth $3.5 million, came from Turkey. The Urcanalo fresco, which depicts the infant Hercules strangling a snake, was purchased from smugglers in 1995 for $650,000. It's now estimated to be worth over $1 million. So all confiscated items have been returned as discovered, and they've none of it was held as evidence in this case. Everything was returned as it was discovered, and nothing was held over. So things have been being returned as they found it. And he's never going to buy shit anymore, and he's returning $70 million worth of crap that he's accumulated over the years. So that's a lot of shit. Yeah. To show you these guys will go to any lengths to do whatever the fuck they want to do, like they're above the law. But I guess there were a lot of people who'd rather have their names kept out of court and not have to appear as witnesses, just for their own safety. Smugglers and that sort of thing. So they're going to let him remain free so long as he returns all the shit he's got. Wow. I'm still on a sativa kick. So the weed of the week is Jack Herer. But this particular plant that they bottled up here, some potent Jack Herer. This shit's at 25.83% THC. So it can make me cough. I don't give a shit. If it's going to be that strong, I'm all about it. Jackie O. Who's Jackie O? Onassis? What are you talking about? Well, this is Jack Herer, not Jackie O. Different Jack. A Jack of a different name. So, my weed of the week story is Jussie Smollett, the out-of-work actor who hasn't had a job since he got fired from Empire after he pulled that stupid fucking prank in Chicago in 2019, where he said he was attacked by two MAGA dudes. Well, he was convicted this week in Chicago. Juice Mullet. No, not Juice Mullet. Jussie Smollett. He was convicted on 5 of 6 counts of what was it? Felony. I didn't write down his charges here. Felony. Shit. Felony something or other. Let me look it up. Let's see here. I read the article. Disorderly conduct. Felony disorderly conduct. Stony! Welcome aboard. Look what the dog dragged in. So I'm talking about Jussie Smollett and how he was convicted on 5 of 6 counts of felony disorderly conduct in Chicago this week. Now, Jussie Smollett thought he would get away with staging a fake hate crime in 2019 Chicago when State's Attorney Kim Foxx made the decision to drop the charges against him. But special prosecutor, what'd he do? He staged a fake hate crime. He had himself attacked by 2 people. Okay. He paid him to attack him. So I'm filling in. So he had 2 people attack him. So, so she dropped the charges against him. Kim Fox did, okay? Because, hey, Harley Grower, welcome aboard. I was just starting a story about Jesse Smollett. So, they put a noose around his neck, and one of them was they were wearing MAGA hats, I think. And anyway, they were black. And so a special prosecutor was appointed to the case, a guy named Dan Webb, been involved in Chicago law and politics for a lot of years. And he was appointed to review the case against Smollett and potential misconduct by Kim Fox. So as a result, Smollett was indicted again. Okay. So he was on trial for hiring Abimbola and Olambingo Asendario. Those were their names. They were brothers. He hired him to assault him on a very cold night in January of 2019. He told them what racial slurs to use and MAGA slogans that they were to shout out. Now, they had film of these guys buying the rope and all that shit from a hardware store in Chicago called the Crafty Beaver. And I remember watching the videos and shit when this all happened. The Crafty Beaver was 4 blocks from where I used to live in the city. It's the only store called Crafty Beaver in the whole city, okay? And I always joked about the name of the store because I thought, Crafty Beaver was a cool name for a hardware store. Anyway, they were actually 4 blocks from my old house buying this shit, okay, to attack him with. Crafty Beaver, yeah. Cool name for a hardware store, ain't it? So, that's proof Spliffy planned it. Yeah, right. So, so Smollett went on trial for this, and he was so bogus on the stand, okay, like claimed he didn't recognize the attackers, okay? And guess what, folks? He'd had sex with one of them, okay? He'd had sex with one of these guys. And so maybe if he'd have seen him from behind, maybe he'd have recognized him then. I don't know. But I don't know. Anyway, he was not on trial for perpetrating the hoax. That was not it at all. Okay, he was on trial for 6 counts of lying to the police about the incident. Okay. Now, he was found guilty on 5 of those counts because those were on the day of and the day after the incident. But the one count he wasn't found guilty of was 3 weeks later when he lied to the police. Okay. They let him off on that one. Okay. I guess they figured it was a stale lie or something. He was convicted on the fresh lies, all right, but not the stale one. So it cost the city a shitload of money to conduct this investigation. Now, Jussie is bitching because he ain't had a job since he got fired from Empire, okay? So, he only got off on the 1 count. He was found guilty of 5 counts of felony, whatever I said it was. Okay. So, and now the city of Chicago has filed suit against him for their expenses. $100,000. Okay. Handed a job or a hand job? Yeah, well, whatever. But he, well, see, one of these guys was his trainer, and the other one is his masseuse, or his masseur, I should say. So it's not like he didn't know these guys intimately. Okay. I mean, he hangs around with these two guys all the time. How could he not know when they attacked him? Okay. Not to mention that they testified that he paid him to do this. So, beats the shit out of me how he thought he was going to get away with this, but, you know, he was guilty. So, I guess Jussie Smollett's acting career has come to an end. Yes, he knew him inside and out. Yeah. Quite literally. That's all the news I have today. So I'm done. But yeah, that's Jussie Smollett story. From the beginning, people doubted it. Okay. I mean, everybody. So, except the Chicago PD, they investigated the fuck out of it. Okay. And spent a lot of money doing it. So, and Kim Fox turns out that I don't believe they found her. They didn't find any misconduct there, but there was maybe Snark and Sass. Welcome aboard. I mentioned you at the top of the show as being a new subscriber. What happened in anal if there's a torpedo in the tube? I don't know. I don't know, but apparently Jussie's going to serve some time or another. Maybe it'll just be public service or something. Community service or something. I don't know. But he'll be serving some time. They said he could get up to a year for each charge, but I'm sure they would run them concurrently. So we'll see what happens. But his acting career is over, according to him. He was really upset about that. So he hasn't had a job offer since they fired him from Empire over this particular incident. So. Yes, all of that. Peace, peace. All he had to do is go to a MAGA rally. They'd have done it for free. Exactly. These guys immediately turned belly up as soon as they caught up with them. They said, "Oh no, Jussie hired us." They weren't going to keep it a secret. They weren't going to take the rap for nothing. Okay, no matter how much he paid them, they weren't going to take the rap for it. I don't know why you thought they would. Okay. No, you are not wrong. If that's what he wanted, they'd have beat him up for nothing. But, and he lives in Chicago. So all he did was bring the whole city down on himself, Well, sure, what am I token? Jack Harrer. I told you I'm on a sativa kick these days. But this is some potent Jack Harrer. This shit's way up there in the THC range. What the fuck was it? 25.83%, which is the most potent Jack Harrer I've ever had. Usually it's around 18 to 20. I never heard of Jack Harrer being this strong. You grew Jack for years? Yeah. But you know what I'm talking about. It's not usually this potent. An array of flavors. Yes. This is a little harsh, but I'll accept the potency over the harshness any day. I had an orange one once. Oh, really? This is tasty, and I was able to get 5 full joints out of the 8th, which is surprising. Did I miss the special show? Next week is a special show. Next week is Festivus. That's very special. Wearing one of my original shirts today, a holiday special. It's just who is Round John Virgin anyway. So, side branching was taller than the terminal bud. Whoa. That's weird. Yeah, you don't want to miss Festivus. Festivus is always fun. If you want to, you can go back and watch the other 2 Festivus shows of previous years. If you want to check those out, you'll get an idea how much fun Festivus can be. Hug me, I hump. Okay. Festivus. You've been there for Festivus, haven't you, Stoney? Maybe both of them. We always have fun on Festivus. I was thrown for a Lou yesterday. Yeah, Mike Nesbitt. The wool hat is gone. It's the best of us, Festivus. Yes, Festivus for the rest of us. Oh, you don't have to correct yourself. We read Stoney here. You never have to correct your spelling here. It can be an indoor toilet. It doesn't have to be outdoors. Yeah, I read Stoney. Oh, no, you weren't thrown into a loop. We understood. You vacuumed your keyboard. Oh, that made a difference, huh? No more sticky keys? I thought it was your eyesight. Did you vacuum your eyeballs too? Sucked up your F key. Okay. I can read into that whatever I like. Now you have no F's. Yes. Yes. No F's. So it was my 52nd anniversary Monday. Gen X rocks, class of 86. I see. They had good music in the 80s. That was the second British invasion, you know. The 80s. Thanks to MTV. because the Brits already had those videos ready, you know. Yeah, 52 years. Probably 12 of the best years of my life. It's, you know, bits and pieces here and there. 8 minutes here, 20 minutes there. Hour here. Yes. You take it where you can get it, Stony. Oh, my nose today. I'm all stuffed up. We had really high winds overnight. You know, 30, 35 miles an hour with gusts up to 50. Oh, 22 minutes of pure unadulterated bliss. I see. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, so weather here was really nasty. You know, Southern Illinois, I guess they had a Amazon warehouse collapse. A bunch of people got trapped in there. I don't know if they're still going through the place looking for bodies. I was hunkered down watching the weather radar. Damn tornadoes, yeah. Where are you at? Yeah. Where you at, Snark? Because Central Arkansas. Oh, okay. Then you could be Snarkansaw. Probably had appliances and tennis balls, etc., spewing about. Well, I'll tell you what. I have a Bradford pear in my yard, and Bradford pears don't lose their leaves until they want to. Okay, and then they lose them all in a single day. Well, it it had a hard time hanging onto its leaves last night. Okay, there's a few still on there, but not a whole lot. Okay, I mean it struggled to hang on to its leaves last night. I'm telling you. They were all white knuckling. Yeah, well, my oak trees have already lost all their leaves, but my Japanese maple is still hanging on to quite a few of hers. But, okay, Stoney, you were asking. Just uploaded a quick 2-minute update. That's where Snark and Sass came from. Oh, I see. I would type in chat that I was using. Oh, my Snark and Sass accent. An Aussie friend read it as Snark and Sass, and ta-da! I see. I'm in the Northwest. Fir trees. Yeah. What fir? Uh, I see. Snark and Sass. I gotcha. Snark and Saw. vid was up for 45 seconds, and YouTube age restricted it. They'd be watching you. I guess so. I guess so. 45 seconds. Well, well. What were you smoking? Speaking of smoking, let's get back to this joint. So, where am I? Oh, yeah, here I am. Yeah, so we're going to do Festivus next week. Everybody show up for that. You like my vibe, do you? Oh. I do vibrate, by the way. So I'm going to have surgery in February, hopefully to correct that. Illinois, what about it? You know, their slogan used to be, "We put you in a happy place." I don't know where that happy place is. Never found it. Out again? Oh, yes. Well, thank you. I got you. I got you. Somewhere in Illinois. Custer Park, which if you look on an Illinois map, you won't find it. Okay. Yes, somewhere in there. Yeah, if you look on an Illinois map, you won't find it. It's not even on the Illinois map, Illinois issues. So like we throw a fit if someone pronounces the S at the end of Arkansas, but we say Illinois. Yes, well, yeah, we don't like the S sounded either. And I would never pronounce it Arkansas, you know. I would never do that. Okay. Never do that. But I understand that the Arkansas River is called the Arkansas River in Kansas. Which I think is stupid. Okay. I think that's stupid. But everybody pronounces Illinois, Illinois when you get out of Illinois. And that's annoying. That's annoying. Kansas is stupid. There you go. I'll go along with that. It's just a whole lot of flat. You know, that's all Kansas is. Yeah, I'm not interested in going to Kansas. You could even add an extra O to that. They're that stupid. So I will be vigilant about respecting your silent S from now on. Thank you very much. I'd appreciate that. So, so what's everybody smoking? You know what I'm smoking? What you guys up to? I know Stoney's got something awesome. Always does. Oops. Oh, I knocked something over. Where'd my joint go? Oh, there it is. Super Lemonades number 3. What'd I tell you? I knew he'd be smoking something awesome. SLH Pheno Hunt. Ooh. Smoking not a Jones. As usual. Okay. I heard number 4 was small. One earned. Number 4 was small. 3 perfect. I see. Well, I got a few more minutes here, and I can spark up another one. 2 sucked, huh? Oh. Well, I got about an ounce of the Holy Grail left to smoke. I'm the sad and sober stoner. I see. Well, happens. Some people have to stay sober, for jobs and that sort of thing. Got a lot of them around here. We got a nuke plant. You're a sad dabber. We got people work at the nuke plant that are just dying to get high all the time. They have outages at the nuke plant like every 6 months or so. And when they shut down, that's when everybody goes to work. So it gets to be close to an outage. Everybody stops smoking. So you haven't dabbed in weeks. What's wrong with you? No concentrates? I haven't dabbed in a year. Well, actually, I dab when I go to my bestie's house, but I don't dab at home. Haven't in a long time. Oh, Buster, you want to go outside? He's talking at my elbow here. See him? That's Buster. You get too high on flour? You get resident. I see. We have medical here, but I'm scared of the police effing with me about it. Did what they want, and I've got a big loud mouth. May have to offend them. I see. You do have a right to remain silent, That's the thing to do, is use your right to remain silent. Because I have a big mouth too. That's what you have to do, is force yourself to use your right to remain silent. I have to let the doggy out. I'll be right back. Come on, let's go outside. Stop staring at the camera. Come on. You want to go outside? Come on, Buster. Come on, go outside. Come on, come by the door. But what were you crying about if it wasn't to go outside? Huh? I don't know what else you want. That's usually where you stand when you want to go outside. You can't sit on me, I'm doing the show. Okay, go sit in your chair then. But do I have the ability? Exactly. And my PTSD response is what I call spastic Tourette's. He wants no, he's nutless. So, and there's a bitch in the house, but he's nutless. So it's just there's the bitch, just entering the room. The whiny bitch. No, she's a good girl. That's Heidi. And he wanted to sit on my lap, my 52-pound lap dog. So now yes, doggies are awesome. I love them. I'll never have one. Got to have two, so they can keep each other company when you're not home. You know, they got to have somebody to sleep around with. So, but I always get them fixed. You know, so there's no hanky panky. But I don't want puppies. I buy puppies. I get puppies. I never buy dogs. I always get puppies from people. You know, benefit of living in the country. Everybody has a litter every now and then. You know, and they're never pedigreed. They're just mutts. And I love them, you know. So, but everybody's got puppies all the time. There's always farm dogs around, you know. So, where's it? Ooh, we're getting close. Pretty soon. Pretty soon I can spark up a fresh one. So, hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. I know I am. There are three here. My son, Chachi, and my granddaughters, Athena and Oscar. I'm never alone. Oh, good for you. Yeah, I just got Buster and Heidi. And clean bong water. Okay. Yeah, Buster and Heidi, and they're aptly named. Buster would be all over you if you came in the house, and you'd bust through anything. And Heidi is totally shy. She doesn't go near anyone. It's three people in the world. Me, Mrs. Spliffy, and Dog, because he comes over every week. So, and she's even shy about coming near him. Well, coming near any of us. I mean, I have a hard time giving her a treat. So, you know, she's shy about everything. So, she's spooky. So, you know, but Dog comes over every week, and she's gotten accustomed to him. But anybody else comes in the house, she takes off to the back of the house. She won't come near him. So, you got your booster shot Friday. All right. I call my doctor's office, and they're not giving out shots. I got to go to a drugstore to get a shot. So I got to make an appointment at CVS. You can't even do a walk-in around here. You got to make an appointment for shit. Pisses me off. I don't know why they make it. And I tried doing it on the phone. You know, make an appointment online, and I get all the way. I enter all the information. Takes fucking forever. And every time I do it, I get to the end, and there's some kind of glitch, and they tell me to try again. You know, so I don't know what the fuck. I'm just going to walk into CVS and see if I can't make an appointment face to face. Hell with it. This is ridiculous. It's got to be an easier way. Done it like 4 times now at 2 different CVS's in my area. And I just can't seem to be able to make an appointment. You know, I mentioned in a chat that I just got my shot. Then get high and watch anti-vaxxers whine and die. I'll let them. I got the first, but haven't gotten the second yet. Probably have to start over again. I just stay holed up in my cave in the swamp. No, you probably don't have to start over. Probably you should just go get your second one. You know, I would certainly do it, whether you're in the swamp or not. As Earth heats up, we're going to need to change. Absolutely. You know, when your swamp freezes over, you're going to have to move somewhere else. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, happy 420, everybody. Hey, last year it was warmer at the North Pole than it was at Key West on the 4th of July. So, I mean, it's a scary situation in this world weather-wise. People better fucking wake up and soon, you know. Yeah. Katie Moonchild and I talked about that once. That there's a minute. You know, the world's divided up. The world's a clock, right? According to us. So there's seconds. It's not like an hour. In between that are seconds and minutes, right? So it's 420 somewhere every second of every day. Last year we had that crazy polar vortex. Yeah, well, we'll be having more of those probably. Cheers, Jack Harrer. Yes, cheers, Jack Harrer. He'd be wearing clothes if he had hemp. Yeah, fucking. The fires in California are lasting longer and longer. They're moving faster and faster. They're bigger and bigger. Look, they still don't have any snow in Denver. You have 2 birthday minutes every day at 11:14. Oh. It's a good way to look at it. So you celebrate for 2 minutes at 11:14 every day? I'd have to get up at 5:16 and do that. They do their dates wonky. Oh, yeah? How do they do their dates? Wonky. Never mind. I bought a small cowbell. I have no idea why. It was just there. Okay. Just impulse buying, huh? I sing It's My Birthday Minute. It's my birthday minute. I see. You do that for 2 minutes? Because that'd be pretty annoying. I use it for shout outs. I see. Day, month, year. Oh, I see. I see. Well, the minute would still be there, wouldn't it? They do that all over Europe. I found cowbell in The Wizard by BS. Only sing it twice. I got you. That's good. Yeah, because 2 minutes of that would be real fucking annoying. Yeah. I'd have to set an alarm, get up and sing it twice, and then go back to sleep. Black Sabbath. Oh, The Wizard. Yeah. I found a cowbell. There's a cowbell in that? Well, in the Beatles' Maxwell's Silver Hammer, that's Ringo Starr gets to play the anvil in that. It's him banging on an anvil with a hammer. So. These people out if their birthday is after the 12th. Oh. Oh, mine's the 31st. So I guess I'm fucked. Yeah, the bang bang Maxwell Silver Hammer. He's hitting an anvil with a hammer. Ringo got to play an anvil. Okay, Stony, thanks for stopping by. Show up Tuesday for the music show. I'm going to be doing Bad Company. Okay? Hope to see you then. Marika. Yes, we do. We live in Marika. We're lucky. Marika. Where men are tall and women are double-breasted. Oh, this stuff is killing me. Whoa. I don't know what it is. It's just harsh. Uh, I'm glad you did too. Come by Tuesday. I do a music show. I pick a group or an artist and I tell you a little bit about them and then I play their stuff. So you'll have to stop in. I was gonna do Bad Company last week and tell you that Mick Ralphs, one of the founding members of Mott the Hoople, was one of the founding members of Bad Company. But then I thought, well, I haven't featured Mott the Hoople yet, and people might not know who they were. So I featured Mott the Hoople this week so that I could explain who Mick Ralphs was. So then I could feature Bad Company, and you'd already know who Mick Ralphs was. So that's what I'm doing. So now I don't normally know who I'm going to do the coming week, but this week I know because I did Mott the Hoople, because I was going to do Bad Company, and now I'm going to do Bad Company because I did Mott the Hoople. Does any of that make sense? And if so, maybe you can explain it to me. And it turns out that some people didn't know who Mott the Hoople were. So it's a good thing I did what I did. Bad Company is awesome. 10 from 6 is a great soundtrack for grown-up time. Yes. Going for Chinese. Cheers, y'all. Okay. See you tomorrow, dog. Usual time. Usual time. Okay. So, um, well, there's Mrs. Spliffy. Hello, Mrs.
Hello,
Spliffy.
folks.
There you go. There's a hello. What you looking for?
Nothing. Sometime I'll have a story to tell.
Here,
Well,
take one of those with. It's Jack Harrer.
oh,
Rhymes with terror.
a spliffy.
Yeah, a spliff from Spliffy. There you go.
So long.
So, I just might wrap things up. Yeah, there's a howdy from Snark and Sass, or would you prefer Snark and Saw? See, now I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know how you would prefer that it be pronounced. So, is it left hand Snark and Saw, or right hand Snark and Sass? Well, thank you. So you'll have to let me know. Is it left snark and saw, right snark and sass? Snark, sass, snark and sass. No saws. Gotcha. Okay. I thought so from your videos that it would be sass. You know, it just seemed to me it would be sass. That's all. I mean, you just seemed sassy. You seemed sassy. In a good way, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. Yes, exactly. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more. Well, it was certainly nice having you today. I hope it was a pleasure being had. I think I'm going to wrap things up, and I hope you tune in Tuesday for the music show. It's on at the same time, 4:20 Central, and we'll do some bad company with some good company. So remember, there's nothing funny about peace, love, and understanding. And hope to see you next week. Bye now.